Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at Cowboy Bob with just one moment. So, of course, you guys by now know, or probably know, the moment is out in the midweek prize wall for all of the Summer of Champions last year's superstars, and it's pretty good. You can see it's not leveled here, so it's not doing anything. Maxing it, so for Cowboy Bob, the ones we're interested in, really, are the gem damage do 100% more, and 50% less damage from all color gems. Those are the two important ones. Obviously, all color moves that deal damage will deal 100% more is a bonus, right? That's super nice, no question. Don't get me wrong. But for this build, or for this video, not so important. So let's take a look at the one moment he does have right now. Gems do 100% more damage, that's equal. Purple moves don't matter, multiplies don't matter, matchy match doesn't matter for this one. 50% less damage from all color gems, perfect, and generate gems doesn't matter. So this is a wash. We're going to do the other moments slightly better for move damage, right? Also, by the way, later I'll do one if you have both. That's starting out with 100% gem defense if you have both, and 200% gem damage if you have both. So the great thing about this setup is there are very few people, and I expect to get comments arguing with this. In fact, almost no one that I would classify the nearing end plate as good on. It's kind of just immobiles are not good in general, and the people that it improves, it's not for good builds to begin with for the most part. There are one or two exceptions, but for the most part, it's very not useful, in my opinion. Same thing with the KO plate. What we're looking at here, though, is this gives us 150% to greens. This gives us 350% to all gem damage. So that's a 500% boost. And then moment makes it 600. Second moment would make it 700, right? But we only have one, so we're going to take a look at that. What else? Moveset, triple green. Superplex, 10 MP finisher, deal 48k damage, choose 7x2 area to swap to blues. Power slam, 8 MP, 194k damage, choose 5x5 to make into immobiles. Oh, by the way, you get to keep this in your hardcore set. But it's now a hardcore gem damage set on top of it. So the thing that buffs your move damage is still there with the greens, which is why you want the green move damage medal. This is a 50% strap with Fury 2s on, by the way. And then running uppercut, 8 MP. It's the pyros on the bottom row, 300k damage. Break it, it all turns green. You'll see. To start loaded turn 1 in feud, Roxanne, Steel, Santa, and then we have Hogan for immobile gem damage. Okay, let's rock and roll. I'm going to go against Gold Sami. Probably be 2 cycles, just FYI. So, go ahead and throw your immobiles out. I should have shown you the damage before and after. I'll do that next time. Greens, 296k, but the immobile greens, 330k, thanks to Hogan. Pyro's bottom row. Finisher's doing 1.5 million against a striker. Just pop it on the bottom, turn it all green. Bob's your uncle. Haha, see what I did there. Recycles all your moves and does about 15.7 million gem damage. That would be 30 million at gold. Not crazy, right? Like, I think you guys would agree that's not insane, but it's not terrible. And it recycles. And I thought it was important to show you guys with one moment what he does, because the second moment is definitely, having both moments definitely changes things quite a bit. From a gem defense and even a damage perspective. Not super significantly, but it is interesting. Here we go. $20 million the second time around, and Sami's not going to kick out with that gem defense, right? So that's the silver versus a gold. That would have been 40 million at gold with this setup. It's going to play the same all the time. There's no variables. It's super consistent, which I like. So curious. Let's go against the Powerhouse and just see what the move damage is. I don't really want to get subbed by Steiner, so let's just go... let's go against Otis. I don't really feel like getting subbed if we don't turn 1 Steiner. And this will show us the move damage anyway, right? So, it's all good. It's all good, babies. Otis. So this is the Powerhouse with the hardcore effect on top of it. So you're going to start with this one and buff your moves. Course finisher 1.5. This is 600. This is almost 1 million. And resist the urge to Sheik plate this. Because this gives you some utility against non-powerhouses. So that brings your finisher to 13 million, right? So 15 and 13, you're in the 30s at silver. So I think that against powerhouses is going to be like incredibly fast, viable. But then you're also getting the gem damage on top of it, which is pretty cool. And 2 plates that aren't really in demand anywhere, also cool. Oops, put them in the right spot. Still going to do the same, well, a little bit more gem damage probably. Yeah, 18 million. So maybe I will go against Steiner. Let's go against Steiner so you can get a better look at what the total pin would be on a powerhouse. That gem damage would have been 36 million, though. At gold. So that's not nothing, you know what I mean? Back to hell. Wrong tour, though. And this is just one. So imagine 2 with the 100% base gem defense. I would think an armor strap would be super interesting, potentially. I'd still go probably Fury just so I could kick out easy and such. Also, you're not going to really take a lot of damage if they hit you on offense. So, yeah, I feel like this is going to be interesting. Quite interesting when he gets both. Again, just to remind you, I only have one, so we're simulating this one that is easily obtainable comparatively, or looks to be, by the end of the month if you're saving your currency. Everything else is the same. I don't need to do anything there. Let's go. So the great thing is that also gives us 8 million here, right? So Steiner is going to take an 8 million pop here. Boom. And then a 13 million pop here. So we've done 21 mil, right, before the gem damage goes into effect. So, boy, powerhouses should be no worry. I'm pretty sure we're going to annihilate him here anyway, especially with the gem defense thing going on. There's 16.5 million, 28 million total pin. Add 16 more on top of that, 28, 38, like 46 million on a powerhouse after the 8 million. So you're basically wiping any powerhouse even with just one moment. And if you're not, they're not kicking out. And then you have the other build to fall back on when it's not a powerhouse. So I think it's actually super interesting. This moment in general is pretty great moment. Let's just go back here and just check it out real quick. I really want it on my account. I think I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to prioritize the prize wall now that we had this moment shakeup, because it's good on a lot of people. I don't have Indie. Obviously, it's incredible on Indie. You could probably just 2-click with Indie and the moment, I'm assuming. I haven't tested it yet. Once it gets leveled, I'll test it with Indie. It helps live a ton. Boy, it makes it so Terry Funk. It's basically built-in Sherry plus built-in Piper plate for the 100% damage. So I'll tell you what, Gold Terry Funk with this is going to hit over 60 million with just this moment right here. He'll do well over 60 million with this moment. Plus, you can get a way friendlier setup and stuff. So it's huge for Funk. He'll go over 60 million with just a row break. Yeah, Liv. Now when you doing your gem stacking stuff, her buff, it's going to be great for. In Indie, you're getting the 4 multiplies and 100% gem damage as well. So super useful. It's great on everyone. I think it literally makes all of them extremely usable on a lot of rosters. So interested to see what you guys think about this one. Again, I'll do another Cowboy Bob video with both moments in case you have both of them, because I think that'll be extra spicy as well. Maybe I won't. I don't know. A lot of people probably don't have both, so they may not watch it. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you don't have this kind of stuff, no big deal. Earlier I did a budget build Cowboy Bob video for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Good luck out there. Cowboy Bob getting it glow up.